Hello, Simon and everyone from the Yogscast. This is my creative world, or actually I should say not my creative world, but this is my actual world that was built in survival. So nothing that you see here today was ever created in creative mode. This is actually my first world that I've ever played in Minecraft. My first ever Minecraft experience, and I have saved and built this world for many months. So everything you see here today is all survival. So let's go ahead and take a look and get started. We are currently, as you can see, at spawn. This is our marker for our spawn. You can see a couple houses off in the distance over there, but we're going to go ahead and take a quick little look here and see what we got going. So as you can see, this gigantic mountain, this is where this whole world began. We decided that we discovered this mountain and we were going to carve some houses out of it and some tunnels and everything, and it was kind of squalor, let's say. It was just my first Minecraft experience. I had no knowledge or anything, so we kind of built in that mountain. We'll take a closer look at it later, but there's really not much to see because it's not really a finished product. So let's go ahead and take a look around. We're going to take a little speed potion so we can move around here a little bit faster. So what we got here, off of spawn, you can see these little raised tracks here, which we'll get into a little bit later here into the video. They're kind of our transport system, but let's go ahead and take a look over here. As you can see, this is a little tree house that we kind of built and a little substation to one of our track systems. This is basically just a little tree house that I built. I wanted a little privacy, so I came over here and I built this. It has a little, little view from here and there and whatnot. And you can actually see the mountain that we actually started to, carve out, and it's got some windows and lava and stuff, and another track system we got over there. But let's go ahead and get into the meat and potatoes of this world. Again, like I said, this was all done in survival. Everything that we've done has been in survival. And this is our library that we have here in case you want to come in and maybe read a book or two. Set by the fire, have a warm cup of coffee or tea, whatever your preference is. So we have our books that we can come in and check out, little spots to check out books. We got ourselves a fireplace over here and there's a couple sofas and lounge chairs and benches that you can sit on and enjoy your book. We did kind of a different ceiling here. I wanted kind of a rounded ceiling with a lot of glass, so it had a lot of natural light. Next to that here, we actually have our giant mushroom farm that we actually have here. This is so that we can grow our giant mushrooms and harvest mushroom soup if we want. So we kind of built this so we didn't have to deal with any snow or weather biome issues. That's the mountain there. You can see we're kind of at the base of it there. This is a little tree house that I kind of built in the middle of the water. I just thought it was going to be kind of neat to have a little tree house out in the middle of the water. You can gain access to it down here. There's a little underground water tunnel that takes you into it. It's not really completed, so we won't even deal with that. We'll show you more of our completed world. Over here is one of our wheat farms that we actually have. It's an automated wheat farm for harvesting wheat. We actually have, our wheat here. We actually have some pistons and some water that operate here. It's all set up on redstone, so whenever you need to collect your wheat, you can flip a switch and the water comes out and harvests all the wheat. It gets thrown into this little trough and comes down into here and it just kind of pushes it along. So this is our little automated wheat farm that we have. When you shut that off, you can then grab whatever miscellaneous seeds didn't collect, replant your farm, and then pick up the excess here and throw it into our chest, just like such. So it works fairly well. It's fairly efficient. That way you don't have to come out here and hand pick it all. We don't like hand picking, we like automation. So over here we actually have our melon farm and our what are these called? Pumpkin farms. There we go. Couldn't think of the name of it. So this is just a big greenhouse that we have for all our melons and our pumpkins. And then of course you come out the back door and oh wait, what is this? Is this what I think it is? Let's take a look. It is. I wonder what this is. Is this just pixel art? No, actually it's not. This is Simon's home. Oh, I didn't know this was Simon's home. Look at that. Oh, he has built himself a nice little life. Oh, look, he's got a bedroom up here. Oh, how special. So I built this just for Simon. Actually, I had built the pig before, and it was basically just some artwork for the landscape, but then I decided to fix it up and make it Simon's home. So there you go, Simon. I hope you enjoy. Let's go ahead. We actually have a little path here in case Simon feels like coming out and taking a little lounge by the water and having his cup of tea under his umbrella. So let's go ahead and look at the rest of what we've got going on here. So now we're starting to get into kind of more of the world here. After you come out of our melon farm there, we actually have an automated melon farm here that is kind of done with some redstone pistons and whatnot. And what this does is when you flip it, it actually breaks it and washes all the melons out to you. And when you reset it, after all the melons have kind of pushed out here, once it's reset, then the melons will go ahead and they'll regrow and flop back down here, and then you can come back and harvest again. You can see some of the redstone underneath. A lot of work to build this, but it's pretty efficient. Also, we have a sugarcane farm here. It's actually automated as well. As you can see, we've got pistons, breaks them off at one high, and then the rest of it kind of flushes down in here, and we have our sugarcane drop that just falls in here. So we got endless sugarcane. So again, this is kind of handy. We don't have to like spend time replanting. We can just run in, grab some sugarcane, make books or sugar or whatever. So as we go out this way, same thing here. We also have some cactus farms that we have done the same way. We actually have some pistons here. When you hit the button, it goes ahead and breaks them all off. You just harvest up these and you replant these back here, and then they'll regrow, and we'll have some more cactus. So over here, let's see what we've got. We actually have a little house that I kind of built. This was just kind of a fun little jack-o'-lantern house that I wanted to make. Has a little lookout tower here. We got a mini mushroom island that I built. I wanted to make some mushrooms on. Let's go ahead and head back this direction here, because over here, this in case you need a little vacation, you want to come hang out at the resort. We got, you know, some horseshoe pits here for you to play in, little volleyball net, a couple places to sit down, maybe have some lunch in the park here. We got some benches under some nice trees with some little planted flowers and everything. And then we have all the bungalows in case you want to stay the night. We have our little resort bungalows here that you can come and stay in. They got kind of a grass ceiling, so they're kind of, you know, all natural. We got about 5 of these here for you, and that way if you ever want to just kind of stop and hang out. Oh, it looks like it might be getting dark, so we're gonna have to maybe throw this bed down that we're carrying here and take a quick little nap. That way we can get it light again. Let's see if we can do that yet. Nope. So this facility here is our coal farm. We'll take a look at that once the sun goes down here. Let me take a quick little nap. All right, we're back. We're back in the daylight again. Okay, so this is our coal farm. You can actually see we've got a stack of coal here, and the mine carts actually come in and they get loaded up with the ore, and it goes into the facility. And within the facility is where we actually harvest all our coal. You know, it has some workbenches in here for the employees, our end product, what we want. We got a crafting table. We got some stuff. This is where the coal gets dropped off when it comes into our facility. We've got some cookers for cooking up our coal and getting it all processed. And so this is our little coal factory here that we have. Let's see. Then if we come over here through our little mushroom field here, we actually have a nice little dock area that goes over here and kind of goes out here, and there's a couple more things out this way. I think there's a little slime farm over there that's really nothing to look at. There's another little cow farm kind of building, but this here is our boat ramp area here. This is where we launch all our boats. We have, you know, if you need a boat and you want to go out into the lagoon or out to the ocean, you can get into a boat, open up your gates, get into your boat, go out to the open sea, come back, park your boat, close your gates, and this is our little boat launch that we have here. So this is very efficient in case you want to go for a little afternoon boat ride. Let's go ahead and get back over here by our coal facility here. There's our lighthouse. Obviously you can see that way we don't have no boats running aground on our beautiful little world here. Here is our nether wart farm. We have a little place to harvest our nether wart and grow it here. So we have that. And over here, we'll come back towards the automation farms and the melon farms. We actually have another automated wheat farm. This wheat farm is probably our biggest farm to date that we have. As you can tell, it holds a lot of platforms of wheat. Same thing. The water actually comes out, flushes everything down, and it comes out the bottom. So let's go ahead and just kind of give you a quick visual of what that does. And it just pushes it all down here to the bottom. So this makes it pretty automated. That way we don't have to worry about, again, like I said, picking up all the wheat. It just cycles down here, falls down into the trough. We actually have, this here is an actual minecart setup that we have. The minecart's not here right now. It's back at my home base. The minecart, we actually will shoot it over here, and it has a chest in it. We'll go ahead and we'll harvest all the wheat, and then we hit the button here on the wall and it shoots it back to our house, and then we can store all our wheat. And I'll show you the end portion of this line here in a moment, but we'll go ahead and let some of this wheat just kind of travel down here. Let's go shut it off real fast. And let's go ahead and shut this off. Go down here, collect all the wheat. We don't want no wasted products, so we'll grab what we can instead of having to wait for it too long here. So as you can see, it kind of comes down, and if we don't let it continue to flood down, it kind of just hangs up there, but then most of the wheat just comes over here and falls into this little trough. So as you can tell, we're completely filled up, so we're going to have to just leave this wheat here. Let's grab what we can though. There we go. So no big deal. I've got so much resources, I really don't need this wheat at this point. Let's see. So let's go outside of here. And we got some little houses that we made out of some mushrooms. We actually grew these mushrooms and got them to grow. We wanted to make these cute little houses. I use these for people that want to come onto the world and play with me, but they don't really have a house. It kind of makes a quick little refuge for them to be able to just jump in there. Again, here's our lighthouse. If you want, we'll take a quick look. Here's our wheat farm. We've got it all glass ceiling, so you can see it from up top here. Not much to our lighthouse. Basically, it's just lit up. We got some glowstone at the very top there. Come on, get through the door. There we go. All right, so now on to the next thing. So we actually have this little farm here, which I actually thought this would be a cool little farm. I seen this design, and I thought it was kind of a neat design. Kind of has the water flowing from the top, feeding the water here that feeds everything. So I thought this was kind of a neat little design. We actually put some melons down in here, some jack-o'-lanterns to help light this area up and help crops grow. So that works really well, saved on our glowstone usage. This here is our little community enchantment room. So if you need to enchant, you can come in here. It kind of looks like a little monument. We kind of did it up nice. This here is our train station. This is the hub to most of our area here. This has a couple locations. This will take us to a sand mine. This will take us to the underground city. These tracks are still in development. This one actually goes someplace. It goes out to a big mountain on the other side of the map, but it's really undeveloped, so I haven't marked it or named it yet. But this here is our underground city. Let's go ahead and take a look. This will take us along through what we've already seen. Simon's home, automated systems here, the pumpkins, and down into the underground city we go. This is where we go when we want to go mining. Let's go ahead and put our minecart away. And here is our underground city. We've got some food. That way if you ever need any kind of food while you're down here, you've got it. We've got a couple little storefronts and shops. We got a little workshop here in case you need to come in and smelt anything or craft anything. We've got that available to you. We got some water source here. Got a little place for a barbecue if you want to barbecue some of your steak. We got it out here on the big barbecue. This is all underground here that we've been working on. We haven't went ahead. I'd like to blow this out some more and continue on with this underground city, but this is where kind of a safe haven was when we first started the world. We came down and did some mining. And I'll kind of show you a quick little spot here on the mine shafts. Oh, this is a little place we can come take a nap. We got a cow roaming around in our backyard here. As you can see, we got a cute little backyard with a little waterfall. And let's see. So what happens here is this is where we strip mine. As you can see, there's, you know, strip mine after strip mine after strip mine. So this is where we do all our strip mining. So this is like one of our big mine shafts, and there's more than just this little area. We've done a lot of strip mining. So this is our cute little underground city. That way you can kind of come down here and mine and feel somewhat comfortable and not feel like you're just stuck underground. So I know Simon would like it because he likes to dig holes. So let's grab our minecart and head back to the surface. And up we go. Alright, so back to where we was at. So again, this is just a little train station that we have here for all our commuting needs that we need. Oop, I shot my minecart off. Got to fix this. A little more and tunk. There we go. Put it away. This one, the sand minecart, this basically just takes us out to a big desert biome. We'll go ahead and take a quick ride and I'll show you what it looks like as well. So you can see this is a big cabin that we have out here. It's kind of out here by itself. I kind of wanted a private little residence out here. But this takes us back out to the original tree house that we saw and substation, excuse me. And you can see that is spawn right over there. It's where we begun, and these were the tracks that we saw. So this basically takes us out here. That track is the one track I was telling you about that actually takes us out to that track takes us out to that big mountain I was telling you that's incomplete. This track below us, if we actually go down a level, this track here actually takes us to the end portal where we slayed the Ender Dragon. And this out here is a creeper trap that we trap creepers and skeletons and have the skeletons shoot the creepers so that we could get all the music discs that we needed. And this is just basically where we come and harvest sand when we needed it and whatnot. So that's why we call it a sand mine on the track system. So that's all we really have out here. There's nothing really more. There's a little village over there with a couple villagers left to trade. And so let's head back, and about the time we get back it'll be dark. We'll take a quick little nap and continue on with the tour here. You can get a little better look at the cabin now. I'll stay looking forward so we can see it when we make this corner. So you can see it up there. And let's see. There's Simon's little pig. Look at how cute he looks. Alright, so as we get back to our train station here, we will get this daylight coming here. Alright guys, we are back again. We got some daylight going here. So let's go in and take another look here at what we got going. We've got a couple of our dogs here. that we got for protecting our house or our property. We've got Rover here. He's in his doghouse with his water. This is what I like to call my caretaker's house. This is where the caretaker lives. He takes care of all the maintenance around the property, takes care of the hedges and the clippings and the flowers and everything. Because this here is the main residence of the property here, of the world. This is the first big house that we really did was here. We've got a nice little entrance here that takes us into the property with a little waterfall. We got a little circle driveway here. Let's go ahead and go in and take a look. Over here we have a kitchen area with a little island. We've got some overhead stuff here. We got some cabinets. We've got a little laptop over here in the corner with a little place next to the fireplace. We've got ourselves a little sofa we can sit on and enjoy the fire. We actually have a couple little bookshelves here that has our wraparound staircase, our little dining area. We've got our spot that we can watch TV and relax. Upstairs is really more open than anything. We have, another little work area here with another laptop. And I gotta fix these doors. This happened in the update that they did for Xbox, and they kind of kicked our doors, and those haven't been fixed yet. We've got a couple little balconies here that we can come lounge at on the chairs, have a little look of what's going on in our world. We can look around everything, see where we originally started. Let's go ahead and take a look over here. We have our little bedroom area, a couple chests, some more books for reading and our enjoyment. So really not much upstairs. Let's go ahead and go back downstairs, and I will show you the secret area of this residence. So since this was the main area and this was the house that we basically functioned out of, we built a little secret downstairs library. Okay, which looks cool. We've got some pictures, we got some books, but here's the secret. If we take a piece of melon and we throw it, oh, what was that sound? Let's walk through. So when we have that, we cannot walk through, but when we throw this on the pressure plate, it then opens that up. We have a secret entrance. So this is our secret entrance. So we come in here, and if they figure out our secret entrance, we actually have this door set up so that it is set and activated so it cannot be opened from the other side. It can be opened from this side, but not the other side. So they either have to break the door or bust into the wall to find this lever. Here is one of our little storage facilities. As you can see, this has all our goods that we have. As I was saying earlier, we have plenty of wheat, which we do, and sugarcane, and cakes, and steak, and watermelon. So we've got enough food in our little storage facility. Mushroom soups. We've got just all sorts of stuff. Another little facility here that has some more storage. We have trees and snowballs, because this here is our snowball production facility in case we need any kind of snowballs. We have our snowman in the corner, and we can just get endless snowballs. So these are all furnaces on the floor, which make it, a nice texture, but it's also practical use. This is our trash can. Anything we don't want, we just throw it in the lava. Let's go ahead and look at the rest of the secret room. Water source, so we have it if we're downstairs. And here is some more storage. This is the main portion of the secret room. We have all our stuff. We have our own private enchantment table. We have redstone. We have wool. We got all our furnaces for cooking. We also have this secret area here, which is our more important valuable stuff, like our blocks of iron, our lapis, everything like that, our gold, our blaze rods. This is all our enchanted stuff, our arrows, extra mine carts. Everything that we have that's important to us is stashed in this little area here as well. So if we come over to this side, another secret compartment that has our ender chest. that actually has all of our enchanted stuff, our blocks of diamond, and again, mind you, these are all done in survival. All this is survival. Everything you see is survival. So we've been very busy on this world. This little note block is in case they get through the secret entrance and the iron door, and if we are in our diamond area looking at our diamonds and they don't know that we're in here. Oh, what was that? Oh yeah, it activates the note block inside here that lets us know that somebody has found their way in, and if we can then just crouch and hide in here and no one will ever find us. So let's go ahead and take some more look at our storage area here. As you can see, this is our minecart that I was telling you about. This comes from the wheat farm and gets stored in here. You can see our minecart in there just waiting to be used. If we go ahead and we click the button, it'll come out here. Well, it's supposed to. It must be glitched out or something. Oh, never mind. I'm pushing the wrong button. Duh. There you go. There's our minecart. So then we shoot that over and that will actually send it over to our wheat facility. And then when we get to our wheat facility, we can load up all the wheat and then shoot it back here. And then we store it with all our wheat seeds and everything here. We have our own little nether wart farm down here. And then we have more storage, which is basically blocks, stone brick, we've got sand, we've got dirt, we've got cobblestone, we've got in-stone brick, we've got fences from all the mines that we found, and wood, and wool, and more logs, and more stacks of wool, and enchantment potion water bottles. And then this is kind of our little sanctuary here. We got a little endless thing of water. We put up some vines, but again, another secret compartment. If we walk into the corner, it opens up the floor. We fall through, and la-da, we've got even more secret storage that we can actually utilize. So in here, I've got buckets of lava and some more redstone overflow. And so this is another little secret compartment when you want out. What activated our system there when we walked in there onto that block, it pushes that minecart up, which in turn opens up the piston that's on the floor, and I will show you that if I can really quickly. See? And then you fall through the floor. So another secret compartment. Alright, so let's go back and head to the surface since we've seen all the secret downstairs basement of our residence. Let's run back up here. Let's go ahead and sip another one of these little potions here. Get rid of that bottle. We don't need that. Okay, if we go into the backyard of our residence, we actually have ourselves a little barbecue for some outdoor grilling. We got a pool here. You can go swimming. We got a little hot tub here. Got a couple places that you can lounge here and just catch a little sun and in the backyard and overlook the ocean and the pool. So you can have a little cocktail and just relax. Then if you want to take out the boat, this is where we park our boat. It's currently out someplace. I don't see anybody out on the water yet. I think they were going to go out water skiing, but I don't see them out there. So this is where we park our boat. We got an oversized chessboard if you want to play some chess. Another couple lounges so people can sit and watch. We got ourselves a little garden there. Couple little lounge chairs to kick back by the barbecue. So let's go ahead and go back around to the front here. And let's continue on with the tour. So again, now we're back to the front of the residence again. If we actually come over this way, we actually have one of our farms here, our animal farms. Please do not dye the brown sheep. Thank you. So these are all of the animals that we actually have in this little farm area here. So we can come in here and harvest them as needed. We actually come back down here. We've got a little fountain area over here. I kind of wanted to make a water and lava fountain one day. So this is what I kind of came up with. It's kind of cool. It's, you know, got water and lava on all four sides. So it's kind of a neat little fountain that we made, but I also wanted to have another little secret storage area. So if you actually look in the bottom of the waterfall, there's a chest down there, so kind of helps hide that. Oh, and this here, if you haven't seen this before, this is an actual automated, I actually have a silk touch pick, which allows me to make stone because the water falls onto the lava, and right now it's currently broken because there's no water in there, I can tell, but normally there's water on both sides, and the water lets the lava fall on it, and then when you push the button, a piston pushes it all out here and you get blocks of stone. So it's actually not working right now. That's why I just kind of left a couple blocks that I had. Looks like it is getting ready to get dark again. So alright guys, it's morning again, so let's go ahead and continue on with our tour. As you can see on our mountain over there, we do have a big pixelized pick that's sticking up over there. Remember the underground city that we was at with all the strip mines? This is where this actually goes. It actually goes into those same particular strip mines. Here is just kind of a lookout tower that we made of a mushroom. We stacked a couple mushrooms, we grew it, and this way we can kind of have just a little lookout tower. These were in the early days before there was anything actually built over here at all. We just had stuff built over this way. Here is our water tower and our lava tower for our supply for our farm. We actually have a chicken farm here, and this is where we come and we get all our eggs for our chickens. As you can see, we got plenty of chickens and plenty of eggs, as you can see. So let's go ahead and look around over here. This is also a sheep farm for all our wool. And then if we come into here, we actually have another little farm. This is what I actually called our first little farm. This was our first little grow house when we were first starting the world. I wanted something secure that we could farm with no creepers or anything blowing us up. So I actually built this building for those purposes, and it has served a great purpose because we've got our wheat, our melon, our pumpkins, we've got all the sugar cane that we need, we've got pins for our mushrooms, our sheep, our cows. Got another mushroom. This used to have chickens in it at one point. Has plenty of storage and a front and rear entrance to go in and out of. So this was our cute little grow house. I love this building. This is one of the first real big buildings that I built that I really liked. I like how I layered it and everything. It really turned out nice. So that was one of the first builds that I did. And then I went ahead and I put the cactus out here because it was least important to me. We got ourselves a little lava fountain here to help light up the area a bit. Okay, let's go across the bridge here. We've got our nice little, our coverings here. We've got these that I tried to put up everywhere to kind of help light up the world as we go. This is basically a shell. I wanted to just build something out of netherrack one day, and I got a wild hair and said, you know, I'm going to do it, but I made it all with a glass floor, because I wanted the whole downstairs to be glass and underwater, and I thought it was kind of cool. And it's still kind of unfinished. I'd like to finish it off a little bit more, but it's just one of those things that's been always on the back burner. But from the outside it looks way cool. We put some fire on it so it looks like it's in the nether. So let's go back to our bridge. So across our bridge, if you want to just kind of walk out and take a look at the fountain or our tree we got growing here and just kind of relax, you can. You can continue over this way, and this area over here is our workshop. This is where we have our iron anvils and our workbenches, and we've got, you know, some lava for forging stuff. We've got all our furnaces. We've got all the products that we make out of iron here. So this is our little workshop that we have for all our iron needs. Here is a building that someone wanted to build a very modern and contemporary building, so they built this. We had a little pool with a little fountain going into it. We put some flames. We actually got some glowstone with a little bit of pattern on the floor there of the pool. It's really kind of plain on the inside. We've got a little fireplace. it's kind of empty, but it's a neat build. I really like the creativity of this person and how they built it. Then when they wanted to do this, this kind of takes you a quick little overlook of our world here that we've got going. Again, we've got a face in the wall there that we built. That, like I said, all this over here is very crude. There's a lot to it, but it's very crude, and like I said, it was my first Minecraft experience, so we didn't really know what to do with it all. These houses over here was built by somebody else. There's like a small house right there, the sky house, his other house, and then his main house that he started. And he built these little bridges here. We're not really going to look at those. It was just a friend of mine that came on, and this corner of the map was kind of his little area he wanted to build. So we'll leave that at that. We'll jump off here into the pool, makes it easy. Okay, so if we actually come around here, this is another build that I did. I actually wanted to make a kind of a different house than what I had originally done over there. I wanted something kind of round. So I did this house, which kind of turned out nice. We've got a little garden area. We can come over here and lounge and have a cocktail and sit under the bushes there and just kind of relax, stay out of the sun. This house here is basically, I kind of wanted to do this roundish looking house, and this is what I come up with. We actually have a little dining area here. We've got a little kitchen area. It overlooks from all the sides here. We actually have a little indoor garden area with our sugarcane. Out back we got some more little pools and just some more little landscaping that's done here. We got a little steps around here. In this case we want to do some grilling. We've got a place to come out to our outside barbecue and do some grilling. If we go back inside here and we go downstairs, oh, I guess I can't get around that way. Maybe that's why I built that way. We got a lava wall. I wanted to have flowing lava, so I did that. And this is our downstairs bathroom, or our downstairs bedroom. We'll look at this architectural feature of the kitchen from the outside. It looks way better. This is just kind of our little bedroom area here. We got some greenery to kind of make it feel like we brought the outside in. We've got our little outdoor area that we can lounge at. We've got ourselves a little downstairs area that comes over here to our water fountain. I built this so that we could have a better vantage point of the whole backyard. So let's take a look. You can see we kind of did a modern kind of look to the downstairs area that comes out. We actually have some nice stairwells that come down and our little water feature here. So that's the backyard of this residence. So let's go ahead and head back in and go back out front here. All right. And down here is a little pig farm that we actually have that has some mushrooms in there. We grow a couple mushrooms in there. Let's see what else. Oh, I wanted to go over here because this is our nether fortress or our nether portal. So let's take a quick peek in here. This is where we go to harvest all our blaze rods and stuff of that nature. So we built ourselves a little facility here, just kind of overlooking the nether fortress. And that way we can come and go as we please. We got doors to come out into the nether. And then if we go back in, we actually have a stairwell that takes us into the fortress, which in turn takes us down to where we can harvest our blaze rods, because we have a couple blaze rod spawners down there. So we can get some XP, some blaze rods. So this is kind of a nice little area that we've created here. Let's head back. So when I first started, like I said, when I first started playing Minecraft, this was the first world we ever played on, and this whole mountain, like I said, was just a bunch of stuff. So we started off living inside this mountain, and it had kind of carved it out, and slowly we started to move out into this area. But before we got completely moved out, I decided I wanted a house that was strictly on top of lava. I didn't want no mobs to be able to get me. Nothing was going to be able to get me. I wanted something that nothing could attack me at all. So I built this, and as you can tell, you know, we've got dirt on the walls, we've got cobblestone on the floors. I built a nether portal inside, and then I built this little library area that I thought was kind of cool. But you can see that I went ahead and I made the lava so it flowed all down and around. This was a fun build. This was just basically this little mountain, and I just kind of dug up the middle of it, put in some ladders, put in a glass floor, and poured lava everywhere. So as you can tell, we've just got tons of lava flowing down, even around our castle area. So at that time, this area wasn't here. It was blocked off here, and you could not get to me whatsoever unless you came through my iron door down there. So then I had an enchantment table here, but it has since been removed. This has all kind of been abandoned. So but we don't like to tear stuff down. We like to see where we begun and where we are today, and that's what I'm kind of showing you right now, is where it all started. And let's see, so let's go ahead and let's climb back up here real fast, and we'll just take a quick little look at what we got up here. So as you can tell, everything was very crude over here. Everything was done in cobblestone. We had a couple doors that took you in here, took you into different areas. You know, as you can tell, everything's dirt and cobblestone and stone. Nothing's really completed. You know, we just had, as you can tell, I haven't even been over here to repair the doors or anything. You know, there was just a bunch of stuff here. It's very unfinished. I'd like to come back and actually play with it a little bit more in this area, but we just never have. Alright, so yeah, we just never really got back to this area. It was just kind of, we were building and building, and as you can tell, it's like nothing's completed. Like nothing. So this is where it all begun. This is where this world begun. So with that being said, that was kind of a quick little tour of that. I'll run down this way. There's another little area that you can go to over there. And this is actually where the first house I ever built was right here in this corner. This is the first place I ever dug into the side of this mountain and tried to make it through my first night. Was like right here. So I kind of reminisce every time I come back to this of where this all began. You can, like I said, you can climb all the way up. We have more areas there, and then there's a whole top area that you can get to, but we're not gonna deal with that right now. We're gonna hop down here real fast. This here is another little house that I built. This is where we go here, and this has our kitchen. Kind of just wanted to do something small and cute. This here is our refrigerator. If you click it, you get some watermelon coming out there. There we go. And let's see. So we have ourselves another bridge again that leads over to our original farm that we had. And then let's go ahead. We've got one more little area that I'd like to show you guys, and I think we're almost done with the tour here. I know it's a lot to take in, and probably you've been sitting here watching this whole video going, oh, look at that, I want to see more of that, show me more of that. And I'm just trying to make this video as short as I can. I'm already running way long, so let me go ahead and hop up here onto this rail system. And the way that you can tell that this is still a survival world is this track runs so far out here that you'll get the achievement for riding the rail as long as you can. So let's go ahead and take a quick little look as we leave the main town. And we are going to shoot out here. And I kind of did this for Shin. I wanted to, you know, he's inspired me with his Feed the World series, and he breaks away from the norm, which is back there, goes off into his own and starts his own little farm and kind of builds his own little paradise. So that's what I did out here for Shin. So this is homage to him. So we've got ourselves our little own substation here that we have. As you can see, as we came in here, we got our little ranch house that has all our essentials we need: a bed, a couple furnaces. We got some storage out back, and out here we actually have a little well area here, and we actually have all our cows and our pigs and more cows and some sheep, and we got a couple dogs, and we got a little garden farm area here. It has all our products out here, and I'll kind of step back and let you take a look at the actual barn itself and the house. And then I thought the other day, I was out here and I was building, and I thought, you know, Shin always does a nice little tree farm, so a little orchard, so I'm going to do that for him. So here we go. So here is your little farm, and I even stayed with the theme of the cobblestone and fence from the original Feed the World. So I went ahead and did this just for Shin. So there you go, buddy. I hope you guys enjoyed this tour of the world. There's, you know, a couple other secrets about this world, underground mine systems and hidden areas. There's a couple hidden tree houses and whatnot that I'm not going to waste any more time looking at. You know, there's a lot to this world to see, but I think we've ran probably about as long as we're possibly going to get here. So with that being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed this world. I hope it's something you guys would utilize and be able to live in. I was thinking of you guys when I built some of the areas and everything, so I hope you guys enjoyed. So till next time, guys, we will see your faces later.